Hi, I'm Deanndria and welcome to my channel. So today's routine is a 15-minute Pilates-based workout where we are taking the Pilates reformer, part of the Pilates equipment or apparatus, and bringing it to the mat. So for this workout, grab a pair of light dumbbells and join me on the mat. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, welcome. Okay, so today's routine is a little bit different from some of the ones I have up here on the channel. And I know that many people have either been within the Pilates studio or are interested in getting into the Pilates studio, and perhaps you're at home and looking for a way to incorporate that into your mat workout. So today I'm going to be doing kind of like a reformer on the mat, right? Pilates piece of equipment, the major one most people know about is called the reformer. So taking some of those exercises and bringing it to the mat, okay? So all you need for today's workout is truly yourself and the mat. But if you'd like to amplify it a little bit, grab a pair of light weights. I have some 3-pounders here. You can grab 2 pound, 1 pound, and again, nothing at all if you choose, all right? So let's go ahead and start out on the mat. Take a seat somewhere in the center, and we are going to keep our weights in each hand as we begin. So go ahead and lie down. All right, so from here, start out with the weights right by your side. We're not going to use them just yet, but I want you to have them nearby, okay? So taking a few deep breaths in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, just letting yourself get settled into the mat. And of course, listen to your body today. Work with whatever you have going on, right? Listen to your body. So from here, let's go ahead and bring our legs into tabletop position, knees over the hips. And we're gonna sweep our hands onto the back of our head, all right? So curling up to the tips of your shoulder blades, elbows wide, and feel your tailbone release long on the mat. I have my heels together, toes apart. Inhale, reach your legs out long. Exhale to bend them in. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale to bend in. Now I'm reaching out to like roughly a 45-degree angle. You can reach out higher if you need to, or lower if you want to make it more challenging. Okay? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Bring it in. Bring your knees together, still pointing our toes, but now the legs are zipped up. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, bend. So I'm wrapping my feet as if I'm stretching my feet over a branch, long legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1. Hold them out there. Flex your feet. Legs still zipped up, bend in. 8 here. Now you're curling your toes back towards you. And of course, you're starting to feel those abdominals warm up. If you need to put your head down at any point, feel free, but try to keep those legs zipped up. For 3, for 2, hold them out on 1, point your toes, flex your feet, point your toes, flex your feet. Stay curled off those shoulder blades if you can. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bend your knees in, rest your head down. All right, so going into our next exercise, the 100, yes? So from here, we're going to grab a hold of our weights, okay? So your arms, you're gonna bend your arms by your side for a second. Legs are still in that tabletop position. Curl head, neck, and shoulders up, okay? If that's still okay for you, take your arms, extend them out with your palms facing down. Reach long so those weights are headed towards the other end of the mat, and start pumping your arms up and down. Now in doing the 100 here with weights, it's important that you're curled up enough so that this motion doesn't fall into your neck, too much into your shoulders. And if you're like, I'm not having this today, put the weights down and just pump your arms. And if you're like, I can kick it up a notch, go ahead and extend your legs for the full 100 position. You're breathing in through the nose for 5. Exhale out for 5. And if you can increase those pumps without straining your neck, go for it. Couple more sets here. Keep reaching and moving those arms up and down. Bring it back a notch if you need to by bending your knees. Keeping my legs kind of high today because this is challenging for me. Let's do a few more breaths. zipping up to those abdominals. 2. Last set. It makes a difference with these weights. And rest it down. Woo. Okay. All right. So extend your legs out to straight. I'm going to insert this exercise here, not typically done on the reformer, but we're going to bring our arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your head. Start to bend your spine and curl all the way up and forward. I'm stretching forward with those weights in my hands and then slowly start to roll down. You can still do this exercise without the weights. Let's go again. Inhale, start to curl. Exhale, bend, take that reach and roll all the way down. Now this is challenging for you today, that full roll up halfway. Roll up just to the tips of your shoulder blades. Do what you can. Curl forward and reach. And then take it back. Hips curl underneath, abs pull back, resist rolling down. Let's just do one more. And bend, curl and reach. And then roll all the way back down. From there, bend your legs back into tabletop. We're moving into coordination, which we do on the reformer, all right? So you're bending your elbows right by your waist. Okay, my palms are facing in. Curl head, neck, and shoulders up. We're gonna inhale to extend arms and legs out on the inhale, reach. Open the legs, close the legs. Now exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows. Curl up. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach everything out on one. Hold the breath. Open, close, bend the knees, bend the elbows. It's called coordination for a reason. Reach it out. Open, close, exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Go for 2 more. Last one. And rest your head down. Nice. All right, let's go ahead, take your weights, put them down by your side, hug your knees in, and rock yourself up to a seated position. Okay, from there, I'm just gonna lengthen my legs out on the mat. If you're uncomfortable with that, bend your knees, pop them up a bit so you can be over your sits bones, your hips. Okay, so now going into some rowing. Your elbows are gonna bend right by your waist. Okay, so we are gonna go with palms facing down. Okay, so wrap your hands around those weights, plug your elbows into your waistline. Chest open. Inhale, reach your arms up to a high diagonal. Exhale, lower those arms down to the mat as you get tall through the spine. Then inhale, lift your arms up, circle them around, plug them into your waist. All right, don't worry, you're gonna do it again. Reach up, reach down. Reach up, circle around. Lift, lower. Lift, circle around into your waist. 2 more. Reach, down. Up, circle around. 1 more. Up, lower, get tall. Lift those arms, circle around into your waist, and then place your hands on the mat. Second part of rowing. You're up tall. Pretend like you're peeling off of a wall. Curl chin to chest, roll down that wall, and slide your arms out, maybe past your feet. Now start to stack your spine up, bringing your arms with you, and then circle them around back to the mat. So do that again. Flex your feet, toes back, chin to chest, peel off that imaginary wall, slide your arms down, lift your spine up, circle the arms around, get tall through the spine. Again, round down that imaginary wall, slide it out, lift it up, bring it on down. Good. 1 more, chin to chest, slide it forward, waist pulls back, lift your spine up, big circle and around. Okay, let's crisscross those legs. All right, so I'm gonna take my hands to the back of my head. Make sure as you're bringing your arms back, you're not doing something funky with your neck where you have to lean. If your shoulders aren't having it today, you can go in front of the head, okay? Otherwise, hands are back here, elbows wide. Now think about what's going on with the front of your body. Are your ribs flaring out to get in that position? Or can you close your ribs, zip up through your abs, and really lift from your seat so that you feel more engaged through your abdominals? Try that. So lift up from your seat, close the ribs, drop those elbows back. Cool? All right, now take all of that and just lean forward with a flat back. All right, from here, I'm gonna reach up like I'm shaving the back of my head and then right back down, elbows wide. So as you press those arms up, you still can't see your elbows out of the corners of your eyes. Don't move your neck in order to move your hands. Shave the back of your head, shave back down. reach up and lower. Let's do 3 more, keeping those shoulder blades on your back. And 2, and 1. Reach up one more time to open up your arms. All right, hug a tree is next. Spine is lifted. I have a little roundness to my elbows. Exhale, close your fingertips in front, wide apart. So another one where we want to be able to keep our ribs closed. And what I mean by that is I'm not swaying my back in order to move my arms, right? Everything's zipped up through the front. Exhale, close. I'm just going to stick with that today. For 3, nice and tall. 2, and 1. Lower those arms down. Very good. Find your way onto your abdominals. Lengthen yourself out. Okay, so I'm still holding on to my weight. Again, optional, optional, optional. Legs are long on the mat, arms out to a T. So from here, I'm lifting my arms up from engaging that space between my shoulder blades. So my arms are in line with my shoulders. Glide those arms, glide those weights back to your hips, and then right back to a T. It's important they're not hanging too low or you're not dropping your shoulder here, but you're holding it up from your upper back. Glide back, lift the chest, lower the chest, arms to a T. If this is way too intense, please drop the weights. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, back to the T. 2 more. Last one. And lower yourself down. Set up now with the elbows bent right into your waist. And just because of how it's set up on the mat, lift your knuckles up a little bit so your hands aren't dragging on the mat. So you have to engage your upper back to get that going on. Then extend the arms back, reach, and bend in. So I do have a little lift, a slight extension through my spine here. Reach and bend in. Kick back and bend in. 3 more. Feeling those arms work. 2. Last one, reach, hold it, lift the chest 2 inches higher, and lower it down. Lower your weights by your side, press back, take a little rest pose, little child's pose, stretch it out for a second. Well deserved. And lifting up. Okay, from there, go ahead and take, I'm just gonna grab my weights and take a seat onto the mat. All right, I'm gonna mark the top of this position just so you know where you're going. So we're building into the teaser now. So from here, arms just on the mat for a second, lift one leg to tabletop. I'm picking this leg up by drawing my abdominals in, and then I'm lifting the other leg up and pause there. Okay, balance. If you feel good with it and you can incorporate the weights, reach the arms forward, hold. Let's go with palms up. 3, 2, lower each foot, down. From here, curl the spine and roll all the way back. All right, so now we have to get up to that position for your teaser. Bring the legs up, okay? I'm actually gonna go with the arms down by my side. Let's try that. This is how it would feel if you were on the reformer. So you're gonna inhale, lift your head, reach those arms forward like you're trying to reach to the other end of the mat, and see if you can roll yourself up to a seated balance position. If this is nothing for you, extend those legs out. Otherwise, stay in tabletop, palms facing up, then tease your way down. Curl chin to chest, take your time, roll all the way down, lower your arms and your head. You're like, what just happened? All right, let's try that again. Inhale, lift your head, reach those arms forward, start to curl yourself up, extend the legs, float the arms up higher, maybe, and then tease your way down, curl chin to chest, resist, rolling it back. Do what you can. Here we go. Inhale, lift the head, reach those arms forward, curl it up, pause. Can you hold that? Lower your arms for 3, lift, 2, lift, 1. Arms up, chin to chest, roll down with control, lower the weights, hug your knees in, give yourself a little squeeze. Well deserved. Okay, great. So from here, go ahead, lift yourself up. So obviously this is a very modified workout today, so kind of skipping around and just giving you a little taste of some of the things that you can do on the reformer, bringing them into your house, okay? So hands underneath the shoulders. We're then gonna take it back. No weights on this one. Take one leg back, take the other leg back, finding that strong plank position, abdominals in. Feel free to do it on your knees if you need to, all right? Otherwise, we're up. From here, I'm gonna roll over my toes, rock forward over my wrist, and then shift my weight back. So I'm traveling as a long line, forward and back. The booty's not going up and down. I'm staying in this position. Let's go for 4 more. Lots of lift. 3, 2, and last one. Lower your knees down, sit it back for a second. Good. So the reformer is a gliding carriage, right? It moves back and forth. So that's some of the stuff we're imitating here on the mat. All right, from here, lift your hips into downward dog position. And then from there, shift your weight forward into a plank. Pike your hips right back up and shift forward into a plank. Let's do that 2 more times. Lift and shift forward into a plank. Last one, and into a plank. Now go ahead and lift your hips up. Flatten your feet down. Then start to round your spine so you kind of puff up between your shoulder blades and really gaze at your toes. Walk your feet forward underneath your hips if those hamstrings allow. And then from there, by lifting your abdominals up, you're gonna pick one foot up, step it forward, other foot forward, step it back, step it back. Do that again. Lift to bring it forward, lift to bring it forward. And what I'm lifting from is that scoop of the abdominals. So pull up, walk forward, back, back, lift, lift, back, back. Last one, up, up, back, back. One more time. And back, back. Nice job. Step it all the way back to a plank and step 1 foot forward in between your hands. Okay, so from here, I'll lift up to my fingertips, just give me a little bit more space in my hips. Then pike your hips to the ceiling, feel that stretch, and then glide it forward here. Good. And again, lift up, feel the stretch, take it forward into the lunge. Good, so just like you're doing some splits. One more. And forward. Good, go ahead and switch, other side. Pike those hips up, glide forward into a lunge. And lift, and into a lunge. Couple more. Letting that knee go over the toes. Good, last one. And forward, good. Step both feet together. Go ahead and drop your head down. And with a heavy head, start to roll yourself all the way up. And from there, take a big stretch up to the ceiling. We'll stretch a little bit each direction, opening up through our sides. And thank yourself for taking the time for you on the mat today. So thank you for playing around with me a little bit here. Again, I'm Deanndria. Please be sure to subscribe, like what you see, all right? And maybe even share it with somebody who may be interested in mixing up some Pilates at home. And with that, I will see you on the mat next time. Bye-bye.